You know what's strange? Most people aren't unhappy because of the life they have. They're unhappy because of the life they never had the courage to chase. You wake up, go to the same job, follow the same routine, complain about the same problems, and somehow believe tomorrow will magically be different. But here's the truth you've avoided. Your comfort zone isn't comfort. It's a trap. A psychological cage disguised as safety. And the scariest part? You built it. Brick by brick, excuse by excuse, year after year. Today, we're breaking that cage open, not with motivational quotes, but with psychology your workplace, your parents, and society never taught you. This video will make you uncomfortable, and that's exactly why you need it. The comfort zone is a survival mechanism. Most people think the comfort zone is laziness. It's not. It's survival. Your brain doesn't care about your dreams, your potential, your future. It cares about one thing: avoiding pain. And anything new, a new job, a new skill, a new conversation, a new boundary, is perceived as danger. Not because it is dangerous, but because it's unfamiliar. Your brain prefers predictable misery over uncertain improvement. That's why people stay with toxic bosses. That's why people stay in dead-end jobs. That's why people stay unheard, overlooked, invisible. Not because they want to, but because the alternative feels terrifying. You're not stuck because you're weak. You're stuck because your brain thinks it's keeping you alive. The real reason you don't change. Let me expose the 3 psychological traps that keep you frozen where you are. Trap number 1, the identity loop. You don't grow because deep down you don't believe you're the kind of person who succeeds. Somewhere in your life, someone planted a seed. You're not good enough. You're average. Stay low. Stay safe. People like us don't dream big. You didn't choose this identity. You inherited it. And now your actions match that identity. You avoid risks because you believe you'll fail. You avoid speaking up at work because you believe you're forgettable. You avoid ambition because you believe ambition is for other people. You're not stuck by your job. You're trapped by who you think you are. Trap number 2, the familiarity addiction. Humans get addicted to routine, even bad routines. If you've been stressed for years, stress becomes your normal. If you've been overlooked for years, invisibility becomes normal. If you've been underpaid and overworked, exploitation becomes normal. Your comfort zone isn't comfort. It's familiarity. And familiarity is addictive. Trap number 3, the illusion of later. You tell yourself, I'll start next month. I'll speak up when my boss is in a better mood. I'll apply for jobs when things calm down. I just need more time, more confidence, more experience. But later is a lie. Later feels safe because it demands nothing today. One of the biggest reasons people stay stuck is this: you're waiting for courage to appear. But courage only appears after you move. Action creates courage, not the other way around. Workplace comfort is the most dangerous of all. Let's talk about your workplace, because this is where comfort quietly destroys careers. There are 3 types of employees. 1, the comfortable ones. They do the same tasks, sit in the same chair, play the same role, year after year. They don't grow, they just exist. These employees get replaced. Comfort makes them obsolete. 2, the exhausted but comfortable. This is brutal. They hate their job, hate their boss, hate the stress, but they stay. Not because they love it, but because it's predictable. They'd rather drown slowly than risk swimming towards something new. You're not stuck because you're weak. You're stuck because your brain thinks it's keeping you alive. 3. The uncomfortable ones. These are the ones who rise. They challenge themselves. They learn. They ask. They fail. They try again. They don't wait for permission. They outgrow their comfort, and their comfort stops controlling them. People respect them. Promotions find them. Opportunities follow them. The psychology of escaping the comfort zone. Now let's talk about escaping. Not with hype, not with motivation, but with psychology. Step 1. Micro discomfort. Don't attack the big thing yet. Start with discomfort on purpose. Speak once in every meeting. Say no once a week. Take one new task. Start one new habit. Have one difficult conversation. Small discomfort rewires your brain. It tells your mind, I didn't die. I survived. I can do more. This is how confidence is built, brick by brick. Step 2. Change the identity. Instead of saying, I'm not confident, say, I'm becoming someone who learns confidence. Instead of saying, I don't speak up, say, I practice speaking up. Identity shifts are made through language. Who you become tomorrow starts with the words you use today. Step 3. Break one pattern. Patterns keep you trapped. Wake up, work, stress, sleep. Repeat. Break one thing in the chain. Change your environment. Change your skill set. Change your approach. Change your schedule. Change your behavior in meetings. When one pattern breaks, your entire identity begins to expand. Step 4. Replace fear with data. Don't trust your feelings. They lie. Trust behavior. If you speak up once, your world doesn't collapse. If you say no, people don't abandon you. If you apply for a new job, your company doesn't fire you. Once you realize the fear is emotional, not logical, your power returns. Step 5. Embrace the awkward phase. Growth feels like, I don't know what I'm doing. I feel stupid. I feel like I'm faking it. Good. That's proof you're evolving. The awkward stage is not failure, it's the doorway to transformation. What happens when you leave the comfort zone? Here's the part people don't talk about. When you finally step out, your voice changes, your decisions change, your energy changes, your self-respect skyrockets. People notice, your boss notices, your co-workers notice, opportunities notice. You stop living small. Stop apologizing for existing. Stop waiting for permission. You become someone who chooses their life instead of someone who survives it. And the moment you feel that power, you will never go back to the old you. Because now you know, comfort wasn't keeping you safe. It was keeping you silent. If this hit you, if it felt like I described your life, it's time to stop surviving and start rebuilding. Subscribe to this channel because we don't do shallow advice. We expose the psychology no one explains. The hidden rules behind work, confidence, influence, and power. Your growth begins long before you're ready. And today, you finally moved. Comment, I'm breaking my comfort zone today, if this video opened your eyes. I'll reply to the first 50 people. Let's grow together.